Morning, morning, everyone. I thought it was time for a little mano a mano, a little face to face, you and I, because I'm a little bit on the struggle bus with the garden. It's hot in Arizona. Hot. Really hot. And my garden is suffering, and I really don't know what to do. I've been reading, researching, reading. I'm confused. I've done nitrogen, I've done not nitrogen, I've done bat guano, I've done worm castings, I've done lots of prayer, that for sure. And I know that's been working. But the other things I'm not sure about. So we're going to take a look at what's happening in the garden, and maybe you guys can offer some advice. Or maybe there's just certain things I just can't grow here in Arizona, which is a possibility. This is our first full year of gardening. We started our first video, I'll put the date up above, when we had our first homestead video. So we've been doing it for a year, but this is our first full year of the whole gardening process. So we're still learning, a lot of learning. So take a look at what's going on and leave some comments below. All right, here we go. I'm sure you heard the girls in the background. They wanted to say good morning as well. Morning, ladies. How's everyone doing? Someone laid an egg right there. Wow. Okay, I'll be in there in a minute to get that. Really don't appreciate it though. Okay, all right. I think I see Broody McBroody in the bottom over there. You probably can't see that from here. We'll check that out later. Puffaluppagus. Okay, let's go into the garden and see what's going on. Okay, first off the bat, I did not plant that there. Somehow a random watermelon seed is growing. How incredible is that? And also over there, I did not plant that. That is also another, whoops, sorry, you weren't up high up there. Also another random watermelon plant that I did not plant. So apparently I must have dropped some seeds when I was gardening. And so now we got watermelon over here too as well. How cool is that? I haven't watered yet today, so I know it's gonna look really dry, but I did that for a reason this morning so I could come in here and not squish around and everything, because I really water heavily. So here's the sweet potatoes. I guess they're doing pretty well. I mean, sometimes I come out here and they're really nice and green, others they're not. I mean, we're trying to, as you see the black hose here, we are working towards getting irrigation in here so we're not doing so much top watering, because that is the problem. I really believe that's the problem for a lot of the plants, is the top watering. The collards are still doing well. I just harvested a lot yesterday for my mother-in-law, but they're still doing pretty well. They're being bombarded, of course, by the birds. The birds are just, you know, eating everything. See all that there? I see them over here just like in the afternoon especially, having a little smorgasbord, but what can you do? There's enough for all of us. That's my new attitude now. Okay. Anyway, let's just say that it is. Okay, it is. I'm just kidding. Okay, so here's our garlic. Okay, garlic seems to be doing well. It's hanging in there. Okay, so I can't complain about that. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying these are the challenges, people. I'm staying positive, but these are the challenges I have. I'm not worried about green onions. I have always had success with those. They don't look very well right now, but trust me, green onions just seem to do well wherever out here you plant them. Green onions, carrots, but let's talk about corn. I don't know. Can you grow corn in Arizona? Yes, you can. I have gone to farms that have corn in Arizona. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Maybe this is a situation where they just need more ground watering and less aerial watering, because it just seems like they always seem extremely dry to me. All the corn just seems extremely dry. Still waiting to harvest the celery seeds. I'm going to be doing that soon. Excited about that. So that is all celery seed. So we got to figure out how to harvest that. And another random watermelon seed. What was I doing that day? Just dropping seeds everywhere? I have no idea. Anyway, I consider it all a blessing. That's awesome. I have harvested quite a few peppers off this plant already, so it's not doing much right now. But we've had probably about 4 or 5 peppers off that already. That have been pretty nice. Pretty nice considering how hot it is. Okay, so this row, like I said, the main thing that's struggling here, corn, There's Zeusy and Houdini trucking along. There's Megamind. Okay, anyway. Okay, so that was just a random sweet potato right there. Oh, I gotta turn because I cannot see now. Okay, I couldn't see what I was filming. Okay, so I don't know what's happening with that one. It was greener before. But like I said, you know, I don't know. I'm still learning. All the tomatoes that were planted in this row did not survive. Boom, 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 boom. Yes, they all passed. Okay. Anyway, that was a moment for them. Okay, so, and also another moment for the Thompson seedless grapes. A moment of silence, please. That's my husband spraying over there. That's what the shh noise is. Okay, so another sweet potato kind of doing so-so. Some of the leafy green items seem to be doing really well. You know, still have carrots coming in. Carrots are doing good. Still have carrots. Harvested quite a few heads of cabbage. This one I've kind of covered up to kind of protect it. It's kind of a weird thing I'm doing. But I put this leaf on top that I pulled off from the bottom to protect my beautiful head there of cabbage. And hopefully it still gets enough light to survive. But I'm just trying to protect it a little bit. Like that. Just a little bit. I know that's weird, but it's what I can do. Only thing I can do. And I put straw around this corn to see if it made a difference. But I don't know. I'm not sure what the nutrient needs of this corn are right now. Like I said, I'm just trying to research so many things. I think I've kind of spread my wings too far as far as putting so many things in at different places in the garden. The garden needs to be more organized next season for sure. So the corn, not for sure on that. Cabbage seems to love Arizona, but corn, a little on the struggle bus with the corn. Working on that though. Okay, so down here, this is that last one of the heads that I've harvested the other heads, and they were delicioso. I made some keto, they were called cabbage hash browns with, you beat up some eggs, you add some cabbage, I put in onions and some other things, and you fry them in a skillet like little hash browns. So delicious. I'll leave a link to the recipe below on that because I just love them. They were so good. I try to stay low carb as much as I can. Right here, we also harvested a couple of the Japanese cucumbers, but this one looks right here. Looks like it's dried up. Okay, there's one there that's doing well. Right. Are you in there? Let's see. Right. No. Hold on. It's so bright, it's hard to see. There. Now you see it. That one. That one seems to be doing well. And there's lots of flowers on it. Okay, so, and once again, the carrots. Lots of carrots still coming in. Still cycling through the carrots. That's doing well. This cucumber here, you know, I just don't know. I have tried lots of different things, and it still seems to just be yellowing and dying. The one next to it, it seems to, whatever it is, it might be happening to it a little slower, if at all, I don't know. I thought maybe a lack of nitrogen. They say before flowering, sometimes nitrogen, so I tried that by, you see the coffee grounds I've put down there, but maybe that wasn't a plan. I don't know. And as you also can see, let me go around this side here. That and lift up this. I might as well just lift this up right now. That this one is not doing well at all. I don't know what's happening. There's new growth here, but there's a lot of dying going on. Like I said, it is hot, so I'm learning. There's other homesteaders out there in Arizona, and if any of you are watching, you know, have some advice for me, please comment below, because yeah, a little bit on the struggle bus here. Okay, so I don't even remember having Brussels sprouts in here. See, this is that's what that is right there. Brussels sprouts. Just Brussels sprouts. Okay, so Brussels sprouts coming in. Brussels sprouts for the win. See them right there? Let's see if I can zoom in on some of those. Little sprouts. Little sproutlets. Little Brussels sprouts. Yep, there they are. Wow. Check out some of this one here too. You see those? Yes. These look nice. Let's see if I can zoom in on those. Whoops. Here we go. Better shot. Yeah, so don't remember having that, but anyway, Brussels sprouts here. The peppers down here, so-so. They're, some days they look great, some days they look like they're barely hanging on. So, like I said, trying everything. The squash that was on this side over here, this one here, I've moved the netting, as you can see. I moved the netting back. This one here is, it's starting to do pretty well, but it's, I mean, it's growing out more, but the ones that were there, that one and that one, they just died. I did some trimming on them and they died. Apparently, I don't know what I did, but I just trimmed them a little bit and they died. But on this side, on the positive note, the pan, let me lift up this, well, I think you can see it through. This is the pan squash, and it seems to be doing pretty well. Those are the two that I got that were on sale that day that I was at the big box store, and I grabbed those too. So, I mean, they're coming along. See this one right here, I don't know what's going on with this one either. Oh, camera overheating. Thanks for joining me here on the homestead. I decided to just leave it at this as part one, and we will talk about the second half of the garden in part two, because let me tell you, there is a lot of drama going on there, especially in the area of the tomatoes. So on that note, I just want to say I'll talk to you later, and please be happy, be well, and be blessed. And until next time, see you later on the homestead.